Hi, ladies and gentlemen. I'm James, and welcome back to Storytime with James. Make sure you like, subscribe, and leave me a comment if you like. All right, this one is called Crash on a Two-Way Street. Saw a crash on a two-way street and lost it on a lonely highway. Ooh, yeah, yeah. That was from Love on a Two-Way Street by The Moments. You never forget those songs. Those songs, they don't make music like that anymore. Anyway, look, it was one day. It wasn't raining, but it could have turned into rain. So it was a little murky outside, a little bit like that. And I was getting ready to go to the store. I was getting ready to go to the store. So I jumped in the car and started driving. And I turned right onto Scott Street, I think it was. It was Scott Street. So I turned on Scott Street and was going down. And another car sped up behind me, another car was behind him. Okay. So I drove up, and this 18 wheeler was docked into a loading dock, but the front end of it was out onto the street. So the lane was blocked. So I had to go around him to get past. So I drove up to it and I stopped. I stopped and I waited. Then this Toyota Camry, a Toyota Camry. It was a 2010 Toyota Camry. He started. He was impatient. He was very impatient. He blowed his horn, and I just sat there. I didn't pay no attention to him. He blew his horn, and then he went around me and the semi truck. As soon as he got to the front of the truck, there was a 19, I think it was a 79 Silverado. This is a pickup truck. It's all iron, okay? He went around me and went head on with the pickup truck. The pickup truck was going north. We were going south. And I'm telling you, they smacked each other. Bam! So the truck went off to the side and the Camry was here. But his airbags deployed. The Camry's airbags deployed on the guy. But the pickup truck didn't have airbags, you know. So I was sitting there. Then I opened my door to get out. The guy that he hit with the Camry was really cursing and stuff. He was saying, "This is sister's car. This is my sister car, man. This is my sister car. Man, I'm gonna hurt somebody." That's what he said. So then when the driver of the pickup got out, I later on learned his name was Mr. Taylor. He was an older gentleman, like about maybe 72 years old. He got out of the truck, and then he turned around and went back to the truck and went into his glove box and pulled out a pow pow. Okay. When he pulled it out, and I walked over to, I said, hey, sir, sir. And he had the gun down to on the side, like down to the side. And I said, "Hey, sir, don't make a mistake. You made a mistake by crashing, but don't make a fatal mistake. Okay. So he said, and he was bleeding at the forehead too. And he said, man, I'll forget that. I said, man, don't worry about it. Nothing, man. He's not going to attack you because I'm here. I will stop him. I will stop him with you. Okay. So he put his gun, he put his pow back into his glove box, and then he came over to talk to the guy. Well, needless to say, that young man didn't have insurance. Okay, and he was really bleeding. Now he was really bleeding. I guess from the adrenaline and stuff like that, blood was pouring down onto his shirt and stuff like that. So I got a rag from out the car and and tried to stop the bleeding. So I held it onto his head, put it on his head, and I told him to hold it. And he was holding it on his head. Well, needless to say, I had called the police already. I had called the police. So the police came. The Camry was non-operative. It couldn't work anymore because I don't know what he pushed his fan back into his radiator and everything like that. So it wouldn't run. But the Silverado was still drivable. It just was dent in the front, you know. So the Silverado could drive. But then I told him he need to go to the hospital, you know. So Mr. Taylor was taken to the Med Hospital, the Med in Memphis. And it was messed up because the young man didn't have insurance. He didn't even have a license. So they took him to jail, you know. But man, Mr. Taylor was in the hospital. So after they asked me for my statements, I told them what happened. You know, I actually told them the real deal, what happened, how they had the head-on collision. You know, so then I was compelled to go see Mr. Taylor. You know, because this gentleman didn't. He really wasn't doing nothing, and it really wasn't his fault. It was the guy's fault who went off into the other lane. So the next day, I went up to the Med Hospital and went to see him. Mr. Taylor was in a room laying down, you know. I said, Mr. Taylor, you probably don't remember me. I'm James, you know, at the crash and everything, you know. And he said, oh, I remember you. I remember you. I remember you. I said, oh, what's happening, man? I said, man, what's going on? What's going on? He said that he couldn't, his, I think his insurance had to fix his car, you know, but he had to he said he paid somebody like a couple of dollars, about $60 or $70 or something to fix his headlights and his grill on the front and stuff of his truck because he didn't have any other vehicles. That's the only vehicle he had, you know. So I was sitting there and we was talking and my heart got touched by this, you know. So I reached in my pocket and I took $40 out. I said, I hope this can help you in some way. And he said, no, you don't got to give it to her. I said, no, take it, please. And he took the $40, you know. And well, like a month later, I saw Mr. Taylor driving and stuff, and we blew horns at each other, bump, 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 you know. So he was. I guess he turned out all okay though, but he was messed up. And that young man's, I don't know what happened to his car. I think they towed his car, you know, but he said it was his sister's car. So I don't know. Well, like I said, man, look, just be careful. Be patient when you're driving. You have to be very patient when you drive. Don't make a stupid move by trying to go out in traffic like that. Like if you waiting for traffic to pass, just wait. Just wait until traffic thins out. Then try to drive across. Because you could you can end up like Mr. Taylor. And like this young man who was in jail. I don't know how long he got, but I feel sorry for him too, because he could have got pow pow, you know, if I wouldn't have stopped him, Mr. Taylor, you know. All right, you guys, make sure you like, subscribe, and leave me a comment if you like, and hit that bell notification. Hit that bell notification so that you know every time I drop another video. And share, share, share. Share my videos with your family. Share my videos with your friends. Share my videos with your loved ones. And even share it with your enemies.